Alrighty guys, so welcome back. This time we're going to be solving equations part 2. So let's jump right into it. So again, here are the forward steps written out as a guide. If you're doing that, just make sure that your forward steps match what's on my screen so that we're looking at the same thing. Okay, so as always, we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So the first thing I want to undo is the subtract 6. So instead of subtracting 6, we are going to add 6 on both sides of my equation. So I'm going to add 6 here, add 6 here, and bring down what's left. So I have v plus 9 divided by 3 equals -1 plus 6 is going to give me a positive 5. Okay, the next thing I want to do is undo the dividing by 3. So instead of dividing by 3, I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. So multiply by 3, multiply by 3. And bring down what's left. So I have v plus 9 equals 5 times 3 is 15. And then the last thing I want to do is subtract 9 on both sides of my equation. So it gets rid of that. And that gives me our solution. So 15 minus 9 gives me 6. And there's our answer. So as always, you can plug that value in just to double check your work. So if we plug 6 in for v, so we have 6 plus 9 divided by 3 minus 6 equals -1. So let's see if that's true. Well, 6 plus 9 is 15. So I have 15 divided by 3 minus 6 equals -1. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So I really have 5 minus 6 equals -1. And that is a true statement. So I know I've done the problem correctly. Okay, let's do the next one. So here was the other one that you guys had to do. So for this one, the first thing that we want to undo is the dividing by 2 because that's the second to last step here. So to undo that, we're going to multiply both sides of the equation by 2. Okay, and bring down the rest of the equation. So I have 4x plus 3 minus 6 equals -7 times 2 is going to be -14. Okay. Alrighty, so then the next thing I want to undo is this subtract 6. So we're going to add 6 on both sides of my equation. So add 6, and bring down what's left over. So I have 4 parentheses x plus 3 equals -14 plus 6 is going to give me -8. Okay, then I want to divide both sides of my equation by 4. And again, we're going to bring down the rest of it. So I have x plus 3. I guess I don't need the parentheses anymore. So I'm going to get rid of that. Equals -8 divided by 4 is going to give me a negative answer. So that's -2. Okay. And then I'm going to subtract 3 on both sides of my equation. And I'm left with x equals -5. Okay. And that is my answer. So again, if I wanted to check my work and plug that in just to make sure I did everything correctly, I could. So we're going to do that over here. So we're going to do a quick check. So let's see, -5 plus 3 minus 6 divided by 2. That should all give me -7. Okay, so in order of operations, the first thing I want to take care of is everything inside parentheses. So -5 plus 3 is going to give me -2 equals -7. Okay, the next thing in order of operations, I want to take care of any multiplication. So I see I've got some multiplication going on here, so I'm going to take care of that. 4 times -2 is -8 minus 6 divided by 2 equals -7. Okay, and then I can just go ahead and simplify the rest of that numerator. So -8 minus 6 is -14. Divided by 2 equals 7. Well, -14 divided by 2 does give me a -7. That is a true statement, so I know I've done the problem correctly. Okay, guys, so you're done with this problem set. Go ahead and try another one.